हरि ओम। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। ओम श्री महादेवाय नमः। ओम श्री महादुर्गाय नमः। ओम श्री राम रामाय नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरवे नमः। समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्म विद्वरम् शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादः शंकरं लोकशंकरम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। शंकरं परमानन्दं ब्रह्मनिष्ठं यतीश्वरं भाष्यभ्रान्तिहरं वन्दे शुद्धज्ञानैकबोधकम्। ओम नमः शिवाय। 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 नमः पार्वती पतये। हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll begin with the Shanti mantra. ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। We shall chant the mantras of the first Anuvaka. ओम ब्रह्मविदा आप्नोति परं तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेद निहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाशः सम्भूतः आकाशाद् वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्नेरापः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधिभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणपक्षः Ayamuttara Pakshaha, Ayamatma Idam Pucham Pratishtha, Tadapesha Shloko Bhavati. So this Brahmananda Valli begins with this sutra, Brahma Vidapnoti Param, that the knower of Brahma attains the supreme. Knower of Brahma means one who not only knows intellectually Brahma, but directly experiences Brahma as his own self. Such an enlightened person attains Brahma, attains Supreme, becomes free of all bondage, attains moksha. And what are the lakshanas of Brahma? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Satyam is existing without any change. Jnanam is of the nature of knowledge, pure knowledge, knowledge by itself. And Anantam is infinite. And this Brahma one can realize in one's own buddhi. So, yo veda nihitam guhayam, one who knows this Brahma in the cave of one's own buddhi, in the space, in the supreme space within, such an enlightened person, saha ashnute sarvan kamam, enjoys the results of all the desires simultaneously at the same time. Brahmana being Brahma, being that Sarvajna Brahma, Brahmana Vipashtita iti. So this is the aim and goal of our spiritual journey. We have to first know Brahma through Shravanam and Mananam, and thereafter through Nididhyasam, directly experience that Brahma as our own self and become free of all bondage and experience that supreme bliss. So briefly, this is conveyed. The entire message of Vedanta is conveyed in these few sentences. Now, the teacher elaborately explains everything, that how this Brahma itself is expressing as this world, and Brahma itself is our own inner self. And having known that Brahma, one becomes free of all bondage. So let us understand this Anuvaka further. Ki tasmad va etasmat atmanaha akasha sambhutaha. The teacher says that tasmad, from that means from that Brahma. Etasmat, from this Brahma, which was first indicated as Brahma Vidapnoti Param, and later on which was indicated with the characteristic, with the Lakshana Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So from that Brahma, from this Brahma, which is Atmanaha, which is our own self, which is the supreme self. Self means that Turiya Atma. So from this Brahma, which is Turiya Atma, Akashas Sambhutaha. Akash was born. Akash is space. Space was born from this Brahma itself. From this Brahma, which is Atma, space was born. Then Akashat Vayuhu, from Akash, Vayu was born. And Vayor Agnihi, and from Vayu, Vayu is air, from Vayu, Agni, fire was born. Agner Apaha, from Agni Apaha, Apa is water, water was born. Adbhya Prithvi, Adbhya means from water, Prithvi, Prithvi was born. Then Prithivya Oshadhayaha, and from Prithvi, Oshadhi, all Vanaspatis were born. And Oshadhibhyo Annam, and from Vanaspati, food was born. And Annat Purushaha, and from Anna, from food, a human being is born. Sava Esha Purusho Anna Rasamayaha. This human being is the product of the food and the essence of the food. See here, the teacher is talking about this creation. How this creation has come from that Brahma alone. In all the Upanishads, the same message is given. In Prashna Upanishad, we have seen, it was mentioned, Etasmat jayate pranaha sarvendriyani cha, that from this prana, from this Brahma, prana was born, and all the indriyas were born, mind was born, and the whole world was born. In Chandogya Upanishad also, it was mentioned that from this Brahma, this world came into existence. That Brahma thought, let me become many. And from that Brahma, Tej was born. Then again the Tej thought, let me become many. Then water was born. So in this way, every Upanishad talks about how this whole creation has come from that Brahma. In Bhagavad Gita also, Bhagavan says that Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam, that in my Adhyakshata, in my presence, my Prakriti creates this world, manifests this world. So the world is expression of Brahma. World is expressed by Brahma with his own inner innate powers. See, that which is indicated here as Brahma, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, alone is the creator of this world, alone sustains the world, and the whole world gets dissolved in that Brahma. So what it means by creation of this world? The world comes into manifestation. World manifests. World is there as Brahma, and it gets manifested and remains manifest, and then again it becomes unmanifest. In Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan says that is the very nature of this world. Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata avyakta nidhananneva tatraka paridevana. That all these beings in this world once upon a time was avyakta, unmanifest. Then it becomes vyakta, manifest. Then again it becomes unmanifest. And this cycle goes on and on. It is an eternal cycle. Eternally the world gets manifested, remains manifest, and again becomes unmanifest. So when we say world is manifest, it is that Brahma alone is manifested or is expressing as this world. When we say world, it is made up of these five great elements and all the modifications and transformations of these five great elements. And through these five great elements, the various bodies of all the beings are born, and through them, the infinite beings they express. And then again the world goes into unmanifestation. So this is the process. So Brahma alone is the creator of this world. Brahma alone is the world. Brahma alone is all the beings. Everything happens in Brahma alone. Is a play of one Brahma alone. The world is not the result of ignorance. The world is not a result of avidya. The world is a result of the power of Brahma called Maya. Maya is not ignorance. Maya is the power of Brahma. Power means it has got this potential. That Brahma has got the potential to manifest as the world. So when Brahma manifests this world as the one who creates the world, sustains the world, and dissolves the world into himself, Brahma is given another name by the Shastras, and that name is Ishvara. Ishvara is another name of Brahma as the creator, as one who sustains, and one who dissolves this world. There is no difference between Brahma and Ishvara. Ishvara is Ishvara, the literal meaning of the term Ishvara means one who controls, one who is the master of this entire creation. And Ishvara has got his own Shakti called Maya. It's also called Avyakrita. And this Shakti remains one with Ishvara only. There is no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. There is no difference between Maya and Ishvara. Ishvara is the Shaktiman, Maya is his Shakti. In Gita also, Bhagavan talks about his Maya. He calls it Maya. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Mame vaye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. Bhagavan in Gita he says that my Maya is Daivi, is divine. Gunamayi has got three gunas. Daivi hi isha gunamayi mama Maya duratyaya. But it is very difficult to transcend this Maya. If you want to experience Ishvara, if we want to experience Brahma, we have to transcend the Maya. We have to look beyond the Maya. But this is very difficult. But Bhagavan says that one who surrenders to me, it is very easy for them. Mameva ye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. We can transcend Maya. It's like in the afternoon, bright sun is shining in the sky. And if you want to look at the sun, the beautiful disk of the sun, it's not easy. It's very difficult. Our eyes don't have the capacity to look at this powerful sun directly. So we request the sun that please withdraw your power. Please soften your power so that I can look at you. I can experience your beauty. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukham. This powerful, your power is as though covering your face. Tattvam pushanna pavranu satya dharmaya drishtaye. I am following this path of Satya. I want to see you. So please soften your power so that I can see. So we can see the glory of the sun early in the morning or in the evening. Surya Bhagwan withdraws its power and we can see. Similarly, the Maya is Bhagwan's power. And when it shines forth brightly, we experience this world. This world is like a glow of that Maya. But when we get caught up in this glow, we get caught up in this play of Maya. But when we pray to Bhagwan, we follow the path shown by Bhagwan, then he withdraws the power of this Maya so that we can see him, we can have his darshan and become free of all our suffering. So Ishvara, Brahma alone is called Ishvara when the Shastras talk about the creation, sustenance, dissolution of this world. So from that Brahma, from that Ishvara, and that Brahma alone is Atma, from that Atma, Akash is born. Here in this Upanishad, the creation is described from a particular stage. Just like suppose you want to teach someone how to prepare a dish, you start from a particular stage. If you want to focus on a particular item, you start from a particular stage. Suppose you want to talk about how to prepare beautiful, nice, tasty vegetable dish with potato, let us say, potato and tomato. So you just start, take some potatoes, then boil it, and then cut it and all. But that is not the beginning. The real beginning happens before that. Also, many action happens. If you don't have the potatoes at home, you have to go to the market and get them, clean them, and all those things. So the previous stages we just don't mention it because it is understood. So depending on the topic covered in the Upanishad, it talks about the creation from a particular stage itself. Like in Upanishad, it talks from the stage of pranas. Etasmat jayate pranaha. Because it wanted to talk in more detail about this prana shakti. In Chandogya Upanishad, the teacher talks about creation from the creation of Tej, that is fire. Though Akash and Vayu was born before, but it says that Brahma thought and he created fire. So it has to be understood that he first created Vayu, before that Agni, Akash and all. So here also the teacher starts from Akash, but there are certain things which has happened before. So from that Ishvara, who is Brahma, the first one to be born, because Ishvara is also unmanifest, avyakt, nirgun, nirakar. Ishvara is Brahman, Brahma is nirgun, nirakar, satyam, jnanam, anantam. So from that Ishvara, the first manifestation happens of first one to be born is Hiranyagarbha. See, the Ishvara Shakti called Maya is also called Prakriti. Is also called Prakriti. And Prakriti is again two types. Para Prakriti and Apara Prakriti. Para Prakriti is Prana. And Apara Prakriti has got 8 limbs, 8 aspects. What are the 8? Avyakta, Mahattattva, Ahankar, and Pancha Tanmatras, 5 Tanmatras. That is the Apara Prakriti. So when we say Ishvara along with his Maya, means Ishvara with Para and Apara Prakriti. But all this Para, Apara Prakriti remains unmanifest only. Remains beyond even comprehension. So first, from Ishvara, pranas are born, ahankar, then from that avyakta, ahankar, chitta are born. From Mahatattva, Samashti Buddhi is born. From Ahankar Tattva, Samashti Mana is born. So when Prana, Samashti Ahankar, Samashti Chitta, Samashti Buddhi, Samashti Mana are born, this becomes the body of Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha is born. So from Ishvara, the first is Hiranyagarbha is born, and Hiranyagarbha has Samashti Pranas, Samashti Buddhi, Samashti Mana, Samashti Ahankar, Samashti Chitta. And Hiranyagarbha has got all the powers of Ishvara. So Ishvara is Sarvajna, Sarvashaktiman. Hiranyagarbha is also Sarvajna, Sarvashaktiman. Therefore, Hiranyagarbha is also called Sagun Ishvara. But Hiranyagarbha is a Jiva, but having all the powers of Ishvara. And as soon as he is born as a Jiva, but as soon as he is born, he gains enlightenment. He becomes a Jivan Mukta. So Hiranyagarbha is the first one to be manifest. So Hiranyagarbha has got his Ahankar, his Chitta, Mana Buddhi, and in his Chitta he has got the what you call knowledge of all the Jivas, the infinite Jivas who were there before the creation. He knows all of them. He has knowledge of all their karmas. He has knowledge of all their samskars. He has knowledge about everything. Therefore, he is Sarvajna, knower of all. But he doesn't have a body, only the Mana Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar, Pranas, and power of Ishvara. So the potential of all this creation is there. And the Pancha Tanmatras, which are again unmanifest, they are the source of these five great elements. So the power over these Pancha Tanmatras are also there with Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha, see Ishvara, though Ishvara is called the creator of this world, he creates the world through Hiranyagarbha. Entering Hiranyagarbha, Bhagavan creates the world. So Hiranyagarbha, when he is born, he remembers everything of the previous creation. So Hiranyagarbha first, through him, another being is born called Vaishvanara. But how Vaishvanara is born? Vaishvanara's body is made up of the five great elements: Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. Hiranyagarbha doesn't have a body. Vaishvanara's body is made up of five great elements. Pancha Mahabhut. So from where the Pancha Mahabhut comes, Hiranyagarbha creates them. So from this Panchatan Matras as the source, Hiranyagarbha first manifests from them Akash. And that is what is said here. Ki tasmad va etasmad akashas sambhutaha. The first element to be born is Akash. Akash is space. Akash is manifested from these Panchatanmatras. Panchatanmatras are the source the yoni, the source of these five great elements. Panchatanmatras have the potential of these five great elements. Panchatanmatras are not directly experienced. They are the Shakti of Bhagwan, Prakriti of Bhagwan. They are also indicated as the Tanmatrana, that alone. They are five, and each one of them have their own characteristics. They are Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha in their pure form. What we experience as Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha are the manifested from the manifested world. But the cause of this Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha are in Tanmatras. So from this Tanmatras, Hiranyagarbha, through his power, using his mind, intellect, he manifests the Akash Tattva first. So even now we see that our mind has got power over the elements. Like our body is made up of these five elements only, after they have undergone a lot of process. But our mind has got power over our body. If I think in my mind, let me wave my hand, so the hand starts waving. What is making the hand wave? My mind. The mind, and with the Shakti of pranas, the hand starts waving. So mind has got power over these elements. And Hiranyagarbha's mind has got all the power. He is Sarva Shaktiman. So through his power, he manifests Akash from these Panchatanmatras. Akash is a tattva, Akash is an element which is born from Panchatanmatras. And Akash has got the characteristic of sound. Though Akash has got the potential of all the other elements, but Akash is born pure, first in the subtlest form. It is the subtlest element. So Akash is born. But what are the other lakshanas of Akash? What is the special lakshana of Akash? The special lakshana of Akash is it gives place for other elements to stay. Shankaracharya writes, कि आकाशो नाम शब्द गुणः अवकाश करो मूर्तद् द्रव्याणाम. Akash has got this shabda guna. Shabda, sound is its characteristic, but its lakshana is avakashakaraha. It gives place for other objects or other elements to stay. It's very interesting. See, if any object is there, if one object is there, other object cannot stay in that same place. It doesn't give place to other objects to stay. Only if space is there, then other objects can stay. Like in your room, if the whole room is filled with so many other material, then no new material can stay there. But if there is some space somewhere, then a new material can be adjusted in that space. Space has got this interesting quality to allow other material to occupy it. That is the lakshana of space, a spatial characteristics of space. So space is an element which is so mysterious and so very wonderful. Even science is struggling to understand space. It's so mysterious. By itself, space cannot be seen. We can see objects in space, but space itself is not seen through our senses. Though sound is the characteristic of space, sound also gets communicated or travel if there is air in it. Air is required. So space is very subtle, very mysterious, and space has got the potential of the rest of the elements in it and the entire world. So interesting. It appears as though space is empty. It is not empty, it is full. And it's Brahma only expressing a space. Brahma is not empty. Brahma is not Shunya. Brahma is Purna. Brahma is complete. The first expression as an element is space. Brahma expresses as space. Then what happens? Then from that space has got potential of all the elements. So it has got Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi, all potentially there in space. So from space, the Vayu Tattva is removed. The Vayu Tattva or Vayu element get expressed from space. Like suppose this is space, then from space itself, the Vayu Tattva is removed. Space is also there, and now Vayu is also there. Then from Vayu, Agni is manifested. So space is there, Vayu is there, Agni is there. Then from Agni, Jala, water, Apaha is manifested. Then from Apaha, Prithvi Tattva is manifested. So from that Akash itself, Vayu is taken out. This process of manifestation is called Panchikaranam. This is the process of Panchikaranam, as explained here. See, in some textbooks which are written by later thinkers, different idea of Panchikaranam is given, which is not proper, which doesn't match what is indicated in the Upanishads. Like in Tattvabodh, it describes Panchikaranam as these tanmatras get divided into half, then they are further divided into 1/8. Some strange method of Panchikaranam is explained. That Akash get divided into 2 parts. But Akash is infinite, it cannot get divided. It is one. So the real process of Panchikaranam is explained here. Bhagavan Shankaracharya himself explains beautifully that from this Akash, Vayu is born. So Akash has got its own quality of sound, and in it all the potential of all the elements are there. So the Vayu is also hidden in space, but it is unmanifest. And Vayu has got the quality of sparsha. Its own quality is sparsha, touch. So from Akash, Hiranyagarbha manifests this Vayu, takes out this Vayu. And the Vayu is born, which pervades the entire space. Vayu is also all pervading. It pervades the entire space. Vayu is not just the oxygen and hydrogen and nitrogen which we know. It is even subtler than that, which pervades the entire space. Even where the modern science says there is no Vayu, Vayu is there. It is present in the entire space. In Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan talks about Vayu as Sarvagatam. So Vayu is born from space, and when it is born from space, Vayu not only has its own quality of sparsha, but it also takes the quality of space. So Vayu has got both the qualities of sparsha and shabda. Shabda and sparsha. Sparsha and shabda. Shankaracharya writes, कि आकाशात् स्वेन स्पर्श गुणेन पूर्वेण च कारण गुणेन शब्देन Dviguno Vayuhu Sambhuta iti Anuvartate. That Vayu, with its own quality of sparsha and the quality of its cause is Akash, and the quality of Akash is Shabda. So, along with the quality of Akash and its own quality, it is born with two qualities of Shabda and Sparsha. Shabda Sparsha. Then Vayu also has got the potential of all the other elements. So from Vayu, the Agni Tattva is extracted. From Vayu, Agni Tattva is removed, is manifested. Just like from milk we convert it into curd and then we churn it and then butter and so many things come out. Butter and ghee. Similarly, from Akash, Vayu comes out, and from Vayu, Agni gets manifested. So Agni has got its own quality of Rupa. Agni has got the quality of Rupa, of sight. It can be seen. Rupa. So Vayuscha Svena Rupa Gunena Purvabhyam Cha Triguno Agnihi Sambhutaha. So Agni with its own quality of Rupa and the quality of the previous element of sound and touch. So Agni has got three qualities. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa. So Agni is born. And Agnehe Shrena Rasagunena Purvascha Purvaischa Tribhi Chaturguna Apaha Sambhuta. Then from this Agni, water is extracted. Water comes out from Agni Tattva. And water has got the quality of taste, rasa. And it also gets the quality of its previous the elements. So Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa and Rasa. Four qualities are there in water, its own and the qualities of the previous three elements. And then from water is born Prithvi. Prithvi Tattva. Not the Prithvi where we are seated or staying, but Prithvi Tattva, subtler than this Prithvi. That Prithvi Tattva is born. And Prithvi has got its own quality of Gandha, of smell. And it has got the qualities of the previous elements. So Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha is the Prithvi. So these five great elements, they are called Pancha Mahabhut. They are present everywhere. So from this Pancha Mahabhut, when this Pancha Mahabhut are created by Hiranyagarbha, through his power, he creates these five great elements. And when these five great elements are born, Vaishvanara is born. Because these five great elements, along with Samashti Mana, Samashti Buddhi, Samashti Ahankar, Samashti Chitta, Pranas, Vaishvanara, another being is born, the cosmic being, the son of Hiranyagarbha, you can say, is born. as powerful as his father. He is also Sarvajna, Sarvashaktiman, Vaishvanara, having the five great elements as his body. So Vaishvanara continues the further creation. Vaishvanara, what he does, from his own body, which is made up of these five great elements, he converts these five great elements into complex elements by mixing them together. This process of creating further complex five elements is called Trivrit Karanam, the process of Trivrit Karanam, which is explained in detail in Chandogya Upanishad, which we have seen. So those who have missed this, you can listen to my pravachans on Chandogya Upanishad, which are available on the YouTube. So Vaishvanara, taking the three elements in which Akash Vayu is also there, but focusing on Agni, Jala and Prithvi. Agni, Jala and Prithvi, he combines them in a particular different proportions. He combines them in different proportions, and through this combination, the complex five elements are born, which are the bodies of Devatas. Like this Prithvi where we are staying is the product of the first Trivrit Karanam. Then the sun is also the product of the first Trivrit Karanam. Sun is also fire. Fire is also fire. The fire element is fire. But this fire element, when it undergoes this process of Trivrit Karanam, it gets converted into a complex structure called the sun, the stars. So the sun, moon, stars, planets, the Vayu which we experience, the rains, the different types of waters like ocean, river, lakes, atmospheric waters and all. So complex Pancha Mahabhut get created in the first process of Trivrit Karanam, and all this becomes the bodies of various Devatas. So Akash Dev, what you call Akash Dig Devta and Agni Devta and Jala Devata and Prithvi Devata and Surya Devata, all these so many Devatas, their bodies get created. Then again, Vaishvanara undertakes the process of Trivrit Karanam, the second stage of Trivrit Karanam, in which the bodies of the plants get created. And that is mentioned here, Prithivya Oshadayaha, from this Prithvi, this earth on which we are staying. So the Prithvi, earth, the soil, then the rains, the water which is also born from the first Trivrit Karanam, and the sun, the light of the sun, all this combined together to give rise to the bodies of plants and herbs and trees. So plants are the product of second Trivrit Karanam. Then again, Vaishvanara does one more Trivrit Karanam, and it becomes the body of other animals, birds, and human beings also. So here in this mantra, the teacher talks about the Panchikaranam first, Then Prithivya Oshadayaha, it talks Prithivi, it talks about that is the first Trivrit Karanam. Then from Prithvi Oshadahi is the second Trivrit Karanam. And then from this Oshadi, Purusha is born, that is the third Trivrit Karanam. So this beautiful process of creation is described here. The idea is that from Brahma everything is born, it will bring this whole thing to me here, to my own self. So connect myself with Brahma to make me understand that I am Atma Brahma. Beautiful. More about this we will see in our class next Wednesday. Coming Monday we won't have a class. I will be traveling. So next Wednesday we will have the next class. So remember. So till then you take care, be happy, safe, peaceful, healthy, do your work, do your sadhana. Listen to the pravachan again, contemplate, meditate, think, and we shall meet again next Wednesday. Till then, take care. Hari Om. Jai Shri Ram. Bharat Mata ki Jai. Vande Mataram. Hari Om. Hari Om. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Bole Siya Ramchandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.